Hi, everybody. Jeannie with Makers Unify here. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to work on probably a jar craft. I know I'm working on a jar craft again today. Saw these ones on Pinterest that were very pretty with some wine bottles or whatever bottles you have. And I printed out some printables off of Graphics Fairy, which is one of my favorite websites to go to for printables. And we're going to Mod Podge them on, but we're also going to use glue, which is down here somewhere, to paint the outside of it. Now, where did that glue go? I got a huge thing of glue. I don't think I would have lost it somewhere. Oh, there it is. Got a huge thing of Elmer's glue. So you take the glue and the color that you want and you mix them together, and then you paint the outside of the jar or bottle you use. So let's go ahead and get started with that. All right, put this down so you can see what I'm doing. So let me get what do I need? I need to mix these. I need to get my heat gun out. I moved. So I got my heat gun. Oh, discombobulated. I wasn't sure what I was going to work on. I have ideas during the week, and then the time comes, and I'm like, oh shoot, what am I going to work on? So, again, I just want to check really quick that you can hear me. Hear me? Yep, you can hear me. All right. Because I always have a fear that you can't. So I checked that. We're all good. So let me mix this up with the Elmer's glue and then paint it on this bottle and dry it. And then we'll Mod Podge and decorate. Tons of things to decorate with. This will be pretty. This. And some beads, maybe. I got beads and charms. That. Lots of beads and charms. So a lot of different things that I'll be putting on here. So you're just jumping on, say hi. Let me know what projects you're working on. If you're watching the recording, thank you for stopping by, see what's going on. And I'm trying to just make some room here. All right, I'm going to push this back a little bit. Backing up. There we go. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is hope that this glue isn't, I haven't used this in a while. So I hope it's not too goopy. Too thick. I can always thin it out too. Let me get some paper towel. Hope everybody's doing good. This Thursday evening, I can't believe it's Thursday already. I thought yesterday was Tuesday most of the day. So it's kind of nice. Tomorrow's Friday. So let me just clean this off. All right. Put it in here. I don't think I'm going to need a whole lot. And I will thin that out just a little bit with some water. And add a couple of drops of paint. It's more than a couple drops. We'll see. We'll see how that looks. Trying to match the pink on here. It's pretty close. I'm going to thin it out a little bit more so it's not kind of thick. Obviously, that's why I'm thinning it out. And this is all trial and error. I don't really know what I'm doing. I've done this once before. There. So I'm going to paint the, move that so I don't get it all goofy. But I am going to get this piece of paper here that I'm not going to use so that I can put something down that I don't get my tabletop too goopy. So let's see how this is going to work. So you just kind of want to so gentle, long strokes. Projects are you working on? Let me know in the comments what your your current crafty project is that you're working on or that you want to work on. I'm itching to get outside, start doing some gardening. Unfortunately, I think it's supposed to rain all weekend. I mean, it's still chilly here, but I've been able to do some stuff. I was in the garden yesterday. I actually decided to chop some wood. The wood was so, the logs were kind of like and we have this one pile of wood, and it's just, some of it was like embedded in the ground a little bit, and so it was rotting on one side, and it fell apart pretty easily. But I'm going to use it to fill my raised beds, so that worked out good. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and dry this.
Look, it's still kind of tacky. Yeah. All right. I think that feels pretty good. I am going to, I think I have two that I wanted to do pink. So I'm gonna go, I think I'll go ahead and um so then it can dry while we're working on the first one. So I will go ahead and paint this one. And I think I'm gonna add a little bit more paint to it.
because it's pretty. There's a little bit of pink tinge, but not a whole lot. Add some water to get it out. Again, this is just Elmer's glue and paint and then a little bit of water. So I will do this one real quick and then I'll set that aside to dry. So you don't have to sit there and watch me dry something as usual because I feel like I'm always drying something when I'm doing lives, but I'm always using paint, I suppose. So this one's a little bit pinker, which is nice. Let's see how it dries. I kind of want to do even strokes. Don't want it to be too thick in some spots and so it dries evenly. You don't have like a clump of pink, but that'd probably be okay. Not a big deal. It's the joy of being creative, right? You kind of do what looks good to you, what feels good to you. The neck is going to be covered up by some ribbons and things, so I'll still paint it, but it gets a little lumpy, I guess. It's okay. Oh, come on. Get some paint on there. This one has some raised lettering on it, but that's all right. Just adds to the charm, right? All right, let me just do one little swoop around, make sure I got everything covered. Try and eliminate some brush strokes that are too obvious, I guess. But there's really no, I don't know if there's any way around it. Having the brush marks. If you have a trick, let me know. Just trying to gently go over it again. All right, I will set that aside to dry on its own. So you don't have to watch me try something again. Okay, so I need another container, a little bowl. And then this one is going to be Mod Podge because I want to Mod Podge my design on there. Let me cut this out. And again, these are from Graphics Fairy. I have a membership with them. I don't remember. I think it's $100 a year, but you get they have so many printables that you can print off for whatever. So there's that. And put it probably kind of center. I'll water this down a bit. I need more water in here. And find another brush. I'm kind of, I don't want to find the seams so that I'm not, so I can put it between the seams. So I think here somewhere, if you want to get really exact, you can go ahead and get your ruler out, but I'm not going to be that worried about that. I think it'll be fine, however I put it on. I mean, unless it's obviously extremely crooked. I never know if I should do the surface first or the paper, but this time I did the paper first. But then you just smooth it out. Let it straight. Looks pretty good to me. What do you think? There we go. Straight. And then I'm going to put another coat on top. Protect it. Let it stick a little better. This is a matte Mod Podge, right? Yeah, this is a matte Mod Podge. I like matte. Right, there we go. Set these aside. I think I will dry this though because I don't want to accidentally touch it and mess it up. All right. I smooshed it a little bit. That's okay. But that's pretty dry. So I think that looks pretty good. All right, I want to look at my inspiration here. Um, so you gotta look at my mug for a second. Try to think of what you want to do on here with the ribbons and what they have. So where do you go? There we go. All right. I got all sorts of goodies because they got like a ribbon on here, but I have these. And let's see what I have for beads. So I have to determine kind of twine, kind of like, so they had twine around, they had a ribbon here and then twine up here. And I think that was it. That's kind of, let me see again. Oopsie. Pushed the wrong button. I have a touch screen. Yeah, so they have ribbon around there and twine and some charms Maybe I'll go simple with this one like that. So I'll do that. Maybe see. I don't know. I kind of like, I always like to just kind of like drape these on the side. Is what I like to do. Like do 3 different. Do like the band of ribbon there. All right, let me get my. So I picked up some ribbon at Joann's. Anybody go for their sale yet? If they're closing around you. This I actually got at a antique store. I think I want to go with an off-white. Where did they go though? I swear I just put them in here. I'm losing it again. Did I? See, I'm in here. I'm sorry, I pulled them out, but I doubt it. Because I was cleaning up and I threw them in here. Maybe this was it. I think it's these two, but where's the ones that I got from Joanne? Oh, here it is. Okay. It's cheaper to get it from an antique store because I don't remember what I paid for this a yard, but it is cheaper to get it at the antique store, and then it's or thrift store. And then it's actually, vintage. It really is vintage. I forgot what I was going to do. I was going to do this. This one I'm not going to do. And then we got this white one. Put that away. Got my heat gun going. Oh, twine. I need the twine. Twine. I do not have it together right now, do I? It's jute, as they call it. All right. Take a drink of water. I'm thinking I could put some pearls on each corner. That would be pretty. Some small ones. Could do that. Don't roll. Like you need 6,000 for that because it won't fall off. Let me get a paper plate here. Let's set this away for a second. And I need a toothpick. So I got a big old table here, so I got everything's kind of. I try to keep it within arm's reach, So I have a toothpick, some E6000. And my little tweezers. And I'm just going to put a pearl each corner. Let me just try this one first to make sure it sticks, because it for a minute. So far, so good. You're just jumping on, say hi in the comments. Let me know what projects you're working on, what you want to be working on. What's your favorite crafty project that you like to do, or DIY? All right, put this in this corner. I love working with pearls and fancy, feminine, romantic colors, and that's why I kind of chose this with the pink. And it's funny because you start working on projects and then for me, don't want to talk for anybody else, but I start working on things. It's like, I don't know what I'm going to do. What is this going to turn into, right? You think I start out with something, something simple idea, like this label. I looked at it, I'm like, it's pretty, but it needs something. So then I'm like, oh, I can put some pearls on there. And who knows, I might add something else along the way. But that's the fun of being crafty and artsy fartsy. Love these little tweezers. I think I got them. They're for weeding your vinyl. Which I haven't done vinyl prints in a long time. Sign or something. I should do something for spring. All right, that's kind of cute. What do you think? The little diamonds in the corners. All right, so I will put this away for now. And I think I'll use this ribbon. Hopefully these won't fall off. Sometimes they might slip down. No, I don't know. I don't think it matters which way I put the ribbon on. Not which way, but just the design. I can use hot glue, which I got going there. Or I could do this E6000. Which I think I will do the E6000 because I don't know, the hot glue might kind of peel off of the glass, right? So I put some more down there. And seeing, kind of trying to center the seam in the back here. So hold one side while I glue this down. Hopefully it won't glue my fingers. It's okay. That's it. Don't fall off. So these pearls are for like jewelry making, so they have holes in the middle. So I want to make sure that they're turned on its side so you don't see the holes. So the holes are on the side. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, there we go. We got this lace up here. Um, what else can I do? There was some, they had twine up there. If I want to do a twine, let's just kind of see how that would look. Just kind of haphazardly put the twine up here like that, something like that. Just kept turning it. I could put the twine around the lace I wanted and just wrap it around. Like that. Or I can put some of this on because you know I'm anxious to use this ribbon. I also have this one's pretty. This is like a, I don't know, fuzzy something. More of a purple. I'd rather, well, here's a pinkish. Or is it more peach? Oh, it's kind of pinky. So I could wrap this around, which would be pretty. With the lace underneath. Isn't that pretty? All right, so now I got to get it to stay. Again, I'm going to use these 6,000. Make sure that the other pearls are staying on there. It's like I feel like I put so much E6000 down on the plate there to use, and then I don't have enough. I don't. It's kind of weird. All right, so I think I'm just going to glue like each end. I don't think I need to glue it all the way around. So I think if I just glue each end, it should be fine. Put it down there. And then glue this here. That's pretty. What do you think? Like that? All right. Now I want to put on, I can put on some more. I could do a lighter color. I could do this and put a charm on it. Let me see. I have this lighter cream color. This is weird. It's like all just weird. It's like different. Some of it's thicker than other spots. So I could kind of wrap that there and then have a charm hanging on here somehow. I'd have to think about that. A charm, some pearls. All right, let me cut this and let me think about what I want to do. I have this bead. So I'd wrap it around twice probably and could hang this bead on here. I almost wonder if I could bead this yarn. I could do that. Here. Ah! I just touched my wet bottle with that bag. Move that out a little bit. Okay. So my hands are so dry, everything's sticking to it. I get the needle. I wonder if I could bead some of this on here. I don't know. I could try. Because I think that would be pretty. What we got here? Oh, I got that. That's pretty. I'll put a heart on it. I don't think I want to do that. Just pull out a couple of different beads and let's see if I have any. I get my little tweezers in here. I think I took something apart. Where did I see? Oh, some white ones. I want to get some like crystal ones. Get a couple of those. Get another one. And I thought I had. Where's the medium of that? Okay. So I can start out if I can do this. Don't know. Might be a little difficult. To try and get it through here, right? See what I have. Probably gonna have to be a thin needle. I want it to fit through the beads. So let me see. The smallest bead is going to be this one, and that will definitely not fit. This one will not fit as well. So my idea might be a bust. Don't know how you get these through here. The big one will work. The medium one, if I can find the hole, that will work. And I have this one that will work. So these three will work. The smaller ones will not work. The only other thing I could do is create my own hook with a jewelry thingy because I really want the small ones. I think they're very pretty. So let me get the little things for that. Hopefully, let me show you. Yeah, it's actually. Oh, you know what? I have a tiny little one. Not tiny. This has a hook on the end, but I think I'm going to cut that off. All right. Put these away so I don't lose them. I'll stab myself. And I'm going to create, let me think about this. My goal is to pull this in here. That's my goal, right? How do I do that? I'm going to have to Wrap it around the bottom. Guess it doesn't really, well, I can start with the big one because I can always flip it around if I don't like it. Because I think I want the, see, that's not going to work. It's got to have a hook on the bottom. The hook's not going to fit through the small ones. Possible, people. Might not be possible. Thanks for sticking it out with me. Unless I can, yeah, I don't know. There we go. Yay. All right. So now I got to figure out a pattern. Bottle anyway. All right. Ooh, don't lose it. Stay on there. All right. So I got a pink, little pink one. I got a white one. I think I'll do another little pink one. A little white one. I can always hook it back on. I gotta hang on to that there. All right. No, I think I'll do I want to do a teardrop and then a round one, or a round one and then a teardrop? I'll do a teardrop and then a round one. A small white one. Uh-oh. Doesn't want to go in now. Come on. Another small white one, and then do I want to do a teardrop and then the big one? I think I want it to end with the big one. Or do I want to do a teardrop and then the big one? I think I will. I think it's a teardrop. I have no idea. That's what I'm calling it. Just need to pull this back out. Oh, there we go. And then take off my little hook. There we go. That's kind of what I wanted to do, but I think I want it to hang that way on here. You think? Or should it go the big top one down? No, I think I do small. All right. The only thing I don't like is it's got kind of fuzzy. Don't know if I can twist it to, because this is going to be the bottom. Actually, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a little nut down here so they don't slide off. down. So then, I'm gonna put this pink person on. This pink one away. Fancy dancy. Oh. All right. I'm not really going to be able to tie it, unfortunately. Pretty sure I'm not going to be able to tie that. I got to figure out how I want to stick this on here. I don't have any like a, that's what I should get is like open crimper jewelry tools. I was planning on tying it on here, but I don't have enough slack. Let me try if I do it, and then I can glue it to keep it secure. Yeah, gonna I have much luck with that, so I'm gonna just glue it. Don't fall apart. While they get the glue ready. Come on. Slide it over just a little bit so that when I glue it, it's right next to the label. Hopefully it'll stay that way. Stay there. I'm gonna get the label there. I'm gonna get glue all over it. So I'm gonna glue this yarn piece so that it stays. Trim this bottom piece here. There we go. What do you think? Good. That's fun. I could put one on the other side, but I don't think I will. So all right, there we go. That's the one I'll do for tonight. I'll continue to do some other ones. Had you here long enough, but I think that turned out really cute. I really like that. That's pretty. You can also, put a candle in here, like a pink candle. Let the candle wax drip all down there. That would be fun. But that's cute. I really like that. So thank you for stopping by. I will be here next Thursday, 6:30 Eastern time, and hopefully I'll be more organized, but who knows? You know me. I'm kind of a impulsive, what do I want to work on today type person, half an hour before my lives. But thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you next Thursday. Good night.